welcome back to our channel. We're the Garso Twins. I'm Britta.
And I'm Carli.
We would love it if you would subscribe down below and hit the bell so you're notified when we upload and you don't miss a video. Today we're doing a get ready with us. We're just gonna chit chat about some things going on and put on our makeup. And if we do a poor job explaining what we're using, we'll just make sure to link everything, or not, link everything.
Link our
list everything below, so you guys can know what products we're using. Okay, so for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. I've been using my Neutrogena Hydro Boost tint like every single day, and I saw Kelsey Rosalie Rouge on Instagram. She was raving about this recently, and I was like, oh, this is my favorite foundation, but I just tend to use the Neutrogena in like all scenarios, like light makeup day, heavier makeup day, it just works. But I was like, you know, I love this, so I'm going to use it today. And I'm going to use the Fenty Eavesdrop. I like this product a lot. I still really like it. I wouldn't say it's like my all-time favorite, but I'm breaking out horribly right now. I have no idea what it's from, but it's like all over my forehead, on my chin. So this has like decent coverage. It's not like amazing, but it's pretty good. So I wanted to use this. I'm sorry if you can hear our dogs barking outside. Tommy's up there working out with them, and they bark at everything that walks by. So apologies. They are barkers, that is for sure. Honestly, can't even. I like apply this a different way, I feel like, every time I apply it, but I really just put it on and then blend it out with a brush. I like how this looks, and this is like a pretty blurring formula, so like I said, that's what I need right now because my skin is breaking out. With the Reboot, I always apply it with a sponge because it is like a very thin formula. So I just find that it blends out really, really effortlessly with a sponge. As you can see, it's like, I mean, I know I've used this a million times, so you probably see me use it in a get ready, but it is just like so thin and lightweight on the skin. So I actually really like it for summer. You like blending in thin formulas with a sponge? Don't you feel like it soaks it up? No, I was just gonna say, it's not like liquid, so it doesn't like soak it up, I would say. It just like blends out, but even if it soaks up a little, I like how this is so lightweight on the skin. Next, I'm going in with my Clinique Even Better Concealer. I'm almost out of this one. This is my second or third one of this. So I just usually put like a little bit of this here, and on my nose. And then I go in with like a dollop of Shape Tape just for like a little extra coverage. But I've been through this before. I can't use Shape Tape on its own. It's like too drying for my 30-year-old under eyes. But it works really well mixed with this one, and like during the week I'll just use the Clinique on its own, but if I'm doing a more like makeupy look, you know what I mean by that, I like a little bit more coverage under my eyes. So I'll just do like a dollop here, and then on my nose, because I have larger pores there. I don't even know what I'm doing with my eyes today, but I have a palette, so we'll see. I'm trying to like branch out. Whenever we do these videos, I try to do something a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I mean, you know, we're creatures of habit when it comes to makeup for sure. Yeah. And how I've been doing my concealer, I've been using the Beauty Pie, what's this called? Pro Angled Concealer Brush. And first, so I let the concealer sit for like a second. And then I'll first, because Shape Tape is so thick and full coverage, I'll kind of like blend it out with this concealer brush to make sure everything blends together well. Because I find that the brush really helps blend the two concealers together before I go in with a sponge. Especially like as you can see on my nose. And then it doesn't like cake up as much under my eyes. So I really love doing that. And then I'll go in with the sponge just to like blend it out. A lot of you asked how I've been liking the shade that I picked up of the Kosas Revealer Concealer, the 2.5C, because I've just been looking for a color that isn't so yellow, and it's so hard for me to find. This one, definitely the undertones match me much better. But it is slightly too light under my eyes. Like, it makes them a little brighter than I usually like. That's better than being too yellow. Yeah, I think this is my favorite shade so far. And I've tried 3.0, 3.2, and now 2.5. So I think 2.5 is my favorite shade so far. But just wanted to call it out that it's a little light for my preference. Once it's blended, you'll see. But the undertone matches me much better. I just want to say that it feels good to be filming this on a Saturday. Our filming schedule has been so, I guess we can talk about that first. Yeah, like we had to go to we didn't have to go, we did. We went to San Diego like, what, 2 or 3 weekends in a row? We still live there, if you guys didn't know, when we first moved. Oh, actually today, marks.
Oh yeah, our 12-year.
Well, the day we left Wisconsin, right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, the day we moved then.
Yeah, the day we moved away from Wisconsin is we 18-year-olds 12 years ago today, which is crazy. And we lived in North County, San Diego for 5 years. So my boyfriend's from there, we met down there, and he still has family there. So we went back down there for some family things, and then last weekend, we just had all of our friends still live there. So we go back like pretty often as of late, and so we haven't been able to like do our normal Saturday filming schedule. We've been kind of like rushing to get videos filmed, which never feels great. So it's really nice to be back to filming on a Saturday. Yeah, for sure. Before we go into all the other updates, I raved about the Cosmetics So Soft blush and bronzer sticks and our weekly favorites, and I'm going to use them in the Get Ready. I'm also filming a review video of these today. So first I'm gonna go in with Terra, which is the light contour shade.
Oh shoot, I was gonna use a contour. I think it'll work out over this powder actually.
Okay,
Sorry.
So I'm going to turn it on its side because I don't want like the full stick, and I just sort of like go like this. I'm gonna go over with the bronzer so you can see what that looks like. So I just do that little bit and then just a little bit here, and then I'm going to do my nose. And as you can see, these go on so seamlessly. Like, okay, that might be a lot on my nose. We'll see. But I'm just gonna go like, they're so creamy. Normally I would never, ever apply this directly on my skin and blend it out, but these blend out like a dream, you shall see. So I just go in with my Royal & Langnickel Omnia Balm 185 brush I got from Target.
I think you can just call it Omnia brush. It's like
sure, yeah, Omnia. So they're really pigmented, as you can see, but you'll see it blend out. And I like to bring my contour up pretty high because once it blends out, you know, it kind of blends out much more than the area that you just put it in. So look at that, like flawless. Blends out like a dream. Like I said, normally if you guys watch any of our Get Readies, you'll know that like I always use cream products, and then I always put them on my brush first and then go in. But these, I find that this is like my favorite way of applying it because it's really quick and it blends out so easy. So I love this contour color. I think the shade matches my skin tone really perfect. It's not too cool toned, but it definitely adds like some structure to my face. The nose is a little difficult for me. I kind of just like how it gives like color on your nose. I don't really like. I know, that's what I'm doing too. I'm using the Beauty Pie contour gel, which you guys told me that they discontinued this. I'm not sure why, because it's great. But as you can see, I set my face with the Kosas powder, and it still blends like perfectly fine over, because it's such a like thin gel formula that it just works like over powders or cream. So I usually just like to go in and add a little bit of like contour and warmth on my face, because this is pretty like red toned. But like Carli said, I just like to put some on my nose. I just feel like it helps warm up. Yeah. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Summer, which is the light bronzer color. And this one I'm going to kind of like dot just in this area. Kind of like where I put the contour. This is just warmer. I'll like bring it in a bit more. And you can draw this on too. I don't know, feel like dotting it right now. I also love this color. I think that it's, again, kind of like the contour. It's not too warm. It's much warmer than the contour, as you can see on my face, but I like the undertones a lot. And then I just go in with literally the same brush. I find that a dense brush works really well to blend these out. I think that if you use something that's too like loose, it might be a little more difficult to blend out. And I would never like swirl. I feel like it's best to just sort of like stipple it like this. And it doesn't, as you can see, hasn't disrupted the base underneath at all. I really wish my skin looked better, but it's okay. So then if that wasn't pretty enough, I'm going to go in with my favorite blush shade, which is Pearl Tea from the Cosmetics So Soft sticks. And same thing, this shade is so pretty. It's like a tan beige peach. And I just bring this in a little bit further. So like right there, dot it on and then up. Bring it in further, dot it on, and then up. And then I use the same brush since I'm already have it. And blend it in. Luna's here. She got kicked out from outside, it sounds like. And I'm using my Jouer Bronzer Duo that I love, and then the Rever 05 brush. Sorry about that, Luna screamed. Yeah, and I'm done with that base, so I'm gonna just set my face. And now we should get into some updates. Yeah, but real quick, so this bronzer, well, I just love this brush because I like that I can like blend like this, but then you can also like pat, 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 and it looks so good. So I just had to mention that. I know I've talked about this brush before, but it's really good, especially with like this. I love this bronzer. Okay, updates. Okay, so first, all of our updates revolve around our business. Yeah, we don't have personal updates. Our personal lives don't really change at all. Yeah, it is what it is. But, so Dyad updates our candle and fragrance business. We are aiming to launch 4 new scents by the end of the year. Candle scents, yes, because we launched our rollerballs this year, which was like, our big project, and obviously it took a lot of resources, but our candles are the whole reason we started this business, and we love them, and we know we need new scents because it's been a long time since we launched new scents. So we are very close on 3 of them. One of them's already approved. One of them we already bought, the fragrance oil. And then 2 of them are really, really close. And then we're still just, you guys know that the floral is where we are stuck. We really have no... Yeah, I feel like we ask this every video, but if you have floral candles or fragrances you love, and you guys have given us good recommendations. Yeah. So we'll see. The floral's like kind of where we're stuck. But one of them is like a holiday candle, so we would love to be able to launch it this year. We have to. I know. We're trying to make it work. Because we've been so picky about holiday, and then we found one that we love, and we have to make, like I said, make a couple more tweaks to it, but it's in a good place, so we're confident about it. Using the ILIA Decades highlighting powder. I always use that, so I decided to use the Merit Bounce Day Glow highlighter today. I've been using creams lately, so I wanted to use this. So we're kind of switching. Okay, and then for my blush, I use the Bare Minerals Blurred Buff blush, a true classic. I love that one. So that is our update with Dyad. Essentially, we're just working hard to launch these 4 new fragrances before the end of the year, and really excited if we can get a holiday candle out. It's kind of been our goal since we launched this brand. Even if we do like the holiday candle first and then like the new fragrances beginning of next year, we just want to do something before the end of the year. Yeah, for sure. Oh, and we're also going to have a sale coming up for our 2-year anniversary. Yes. So we launched the brand on August 23rd, 2019. Crazy. So we always do like an anniversary sale, so we will be doing that. We don't know what it'll be yet, but you guys will know when we know. So that's exciting. We can't believe it's been 2 years. It is very crazy, and honestly, even longer since we worked on it. Yeah, that's true. I actually might spray my face with Fix Plus. I never do that anymore, but I think... Oh, I feel that. Sorry. It's okay. Feels good. Okay, and then the even possibly more exciting. Yeah. We have a new venture we are doing. I think we mentioned this. When was this? When did we talk about it? We mentioned it only on the podcast we were on. Oh, was it? Yeah, so I think we linked below when we filmed to Get Ready. When was that? I don't know. The podcast that we were on, and we can link it down below again, but we talked about it in there because we wanted to put it out into the universe. Yes. So our other project is a pet shampoo, pet wash, and we're really excited. Well, let's give a backstory of it. Yeah, so we don't want to say the name yet. We've had the trademarks. We probably could, but yeah, we're not ready. So. Yeah. But we do have a name. Yeah, we have a name. It's really cute. Everyone that we tell is like, oh, that's clever. That's cute. So we're excited with the name. I didn't come up with the name for once. Yeah. I've named our blog and Dyad. Yeah. And other things we've done. But Britta's boyfriend, Tommy. Well, you said he said it. Okay, it was a funny story. We actually thought of the name a year ago. We'll get into the backstory. Yeah, well, we can just go into that. So basically, one day it was last summer, and we were obviously home a lot, and we were laying out in our front yard, just having a Saturday chill day at home, and we were talking about, I don't know, business. We're our minds are always rolling with business ideas, and we were thinking of as we work in the beauty industry, we're very familiar with using that Groundwork. I just got this. I know I'm so late to the game, years late, but it's really good. Go for it, Britta. Okay, so we're familiar with, we're more so even now, even than last year, very familiar with ingredient stories. And you guys know that clean beauty is kind of more of a marketing thing. A lot of ingredients that people deem as like unsafe doesn't have like so much truth behind it.
And kind of like the ones that are already removed from formulas.
Yeah. So, you know, we've learned a lot about ingredients and what, you know, like their purposes are and what ingredients are actually like abrasive. I don't even want to use the word harmful, but maybe it's just like not suitable for sensitive skin or just not suitable for certain people or pets. And so we had been like, for our own dogs, we'd been looking for a good pet shampoo that wouldn't like strip their skin, because they do have kind of, especially Luna, I feel like she has actually like fur where it kind of like sheds a little bit, and it's quite like thin and more coarse. Like she doesn't have a lot of hair. Terry has more like hair. So I feel like his skin is a little bit more like protected
and like resilient.
So, you know, they get like itchy if we use something that's like fragranced on them, and we're like, we can't be the only ones with dogs that have like quote unquote sensitive skin. And so we did find a pet shampoo that we liked, but and like works for them, and it seems to be pretty soothing, but you know, you can only get it on like Chewy. They don't really have it a lot. It's not super accessible. The packaging is so outdated. I'm talking like late 80s, early 90s outdated. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think that's like our biggest thing and what we noticed was just that, like,
if you guys have dogs, you probably notice this too, but the entire like pet aisle at Target or even like online, everything looks so like medicinal. And very like, like you would get it at your vet's. Like nothing is like cute and chic like we buy our shampoo and we buy our hair products. Like we want, I don't know, cute stuff.
You kind of want both.
You want it to be a performance
number one, like
performing
formula,
good ingredients, but then you also want it to like, look cute, of course. And so we you know, been using this pet shampoo, and we were like, oh, there isn't really anything, at least that we found on the market, that's both and affordable. Like obviously
Burt's Bees is like as cute as it gets.
Burt's Bees is as cute as it gets,
but it's not like our taste, yellow.
It's cute, but it's not modernized, I would say. It's like, it's fine. And we like Burt's Bees as a brand, so like no shade at all. But anywho, so we were just like, you know, we'd love to come up with a pet shampoo that is good for most dogs, like will not sensitize their skin, won't be too abrasive, just kind of does its job, like cleans the pet's coat without drying out their skin, and like leaves them looking silky and fluffy and cute as ever. And so we have like some ingredients that we're kind of like on our, like we really wanted to include, and we don't know if like, we'll see how that all nets out. But we're really excited about the formula itself. And then our goal is to put it in like, you know, nice chic packaging, like a really cute branded bottle. And we're actually introducing some color into this brand, which is also exciting because you guys know Dyad black and white. We love black and white. We love neutrals, as we're sitting here wearing like shades of beige.
I'm putting beige on my eyes.
But I'm actually, I think I'm gonna
maybe
use,
you'll get a little crazy.
I put MAC Woodwinked on top of the Groundwork, and I really like that combo as well. You're gonna be done way before me, but I guess we have a lot to discuss, so it's fine. I'm using on the Natasha Denona Safari palette. This is like my go-to when I want to do something different. I'm going in with Tamarind because it's my favorite shadow like of all time, but then I think I'm gonna use some of these like greenish gray tones up here. So we'll see. First I'm going in with Tamarind. So anywho, we are incorporating some color because we don't feel like we'll ever really do that with Dyad, and it seems maybe, but it seems like a fun way to play with color in like a pet shampoo brand, you know? So we're really excited. We're very excited, actually. It's like all I can think about.
It's super exciting. And how this like, wait, did we say the name?
Oh, sorry. No, the name's sorry.
Okay, so we were sitting outside
talking about starting this brand, and we were like making a list of everything we wanted to do for it, and we were like, oh, we need a name. Because I don't know about you guys, if you own a business or if you have business ideas, but I feel like it's like not even real till you have a name. Like you can't even like reference it. So we even came up with Dyad really early on too. We trademarked it way too early too, so we learned our lesson there. So we were sitting outside, and Tommy, Britta's boyfriend, said this name, and we were all like, oh, that's so cute.
Well, no, I must have missed it.
Well, I said like, oh, that's so cute, I love that. And then we were like all saying some other names, and then like 10 minutes later, Britta said the same name that Tommy had just said. And then he's like, I just said that. And I was like, yeah, I think that's my favorite choice. It's really a good idea. and Britta was like convinced that she thought of this name.
I really did not
Tommy
hear him.
had literally just said that name out loud.
I did not hear him say it.
And so I don't know, he thinks that it was like in my mind, like subconsciously I like said it because I heard him say it, but I swear to you, I did not. So then it's a good sign that we both thought of it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the shade Savannah. It's like this pretty like greenish. Okay, I'm sorry you guys. So anyway, but Tommy came in from outside and then he left again and they just started screaming. We have problem children that have really bad separation anxiety. Anyway, so I thought of the name after Tommy did, so we don't know who actually thought of it.
We do know who actually thought of it. It was Tommy.
Okay, I guess technically Tommy thought of it, but it's a great name. We're really excited about it. I feel like it fits the brand perfectly. And so right now our designer is working on finalizing the logo and like the color story. So we're really excited. Things are moving.
We have a lot going. We're getting our first formula submission next week.
Yes.
Which is the most exciting thing. We're working with a local manufacturer.
Yeah.
And we're really excited. We're really excited to see the formula, test it on the puppies. We want groomers to test it too.
Yes, because that's another thing. Our groomer, we go to what's it, Collar and Comb if you're in Los Angeles. That's our groomer, and they told us that they use the Burt's Bees oatmeal, like the sensitive skin shampoo, which again is like it's a good formula. It's definitely good. We've used it before on our dogs, but it's pretty standard. Like you can get it at Target. It's we like
it's a good formula.
It's a good formula. So we're hoping that they'll take on our pet shampoo when it launches, and then our ultimate goal is to be, I don't think we said this, is to be on Amazon because we want it to be, you know, accessible for everybody, and we just want, I feel like people go on Amazon, you search pet shampoo, and then you look up and like get the one with the best reviews, you know, or the cutest packaging. So we feel like if it's affordable, it's a great formula, chic packaging, and it's accessible, home run. At least that's what we're thinking. We're hoping. So we're really, really excited about it, but we need your help. So this is why we decided to bring this up in, oh my gosh, I can't find my brush, in a get ready with me video, because we obviously have, so I think we mentioned this before, with Dyad, we like basically never asked anyone else's opinion on anything. Like if we like the scents, we would just proceed and move forward. And with this, I feel like we only have little dogs, and so we only know what works best for our dogs personally, but we don't really know what works best for all dogs.
And we know a lot of people with larger dogs just get them groomed so often anyways. And like our dogs, we don't wash them as much as our boyfriends, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But we wash them at home, you know, pretty regularly, but then they barely go to the groomers because they also have really bad anxiety. So they only go when they get their haircuts. So like we do most of their bathing at home, but we know for a lot of other people it's reversed.
Like Carli mentioned, especially with big dogs. We know most of our friends that have big dogs, they get them like professionally washed and groomed, like not just when they get a haircut, but they bring them in just to get them bathed. So we just feel like we need help in this space because we don't have all like the knowledge of all the dog breeds and all their needs. So we put together a survey in like a Google form sheet. It's quite short, it's just a few questions, but we thought it would be great if you guys could take this survey for us, fill it out, and then we would do a giveaway. So we would pick one person at random that fills out the survey, and you would win your choice of 2 products from Dyad, our brand. So you could get like a perfume oil, a candle, 2 perfume oils, 2 candles. We wanted you to kind of have that option, which is why we want to give away 2 products. But we would so appreciate you guys filling this out because there are a couple things, the 2 main things that we really need help with, I feel like, are fragrance versus unfragranced. You guys know we are unfragranced on ourselves, and our dogs, we don't really like to use fragrance on them. Just for instance, like the Way Pet shampoo, super cute, obviously people love it, but I feel like the only bad reviews are people saying that the fragrance is way too strong and like really irritates their pets. And we found that many times the fragrance is too strong in the type of products for our pets. So we prefer unfragranced, but we don't want unfragranced to like deter anyone from purchasing.
And we can't launch both right away because, you know, money, cash flow.
We're funding all this ourselves
business
as we did with Dyad. So that's like a big thing that we need your help on. And then the other thing is basically the amount of product or like the fill weight of the bottle. So we found a bottle we love, but it is only 10 ounces and we think that's too small for someone with a larger dog. Like that would just be like a few uses. So we are getting samples of like larger bottles, you know, to sample, but we think the sweet spot seems to be about 16 ounces.
Yeah.
We did like a whole competitive analysis and that seems to be the average fill size. But you know, if you guys like have pet shampoos at home and you have bigger dogs, like let us know what size it is and that'll be really helpful too.
Yeah.
So those are the two main things, but we also have a few other questions on there that I think would just help us in both the formulation side, the marketing side, the packaging side, and we would just so appreciate it. Like it would be so helpful. It would be so helpful. We appreciate the time. We know that taking a survey, even if it's just 5 minutes, takes time out of your day.
Yeah.
So if you can, we would love your help. If you can't, no worries at all. Yeah, we totally understand. If you don't have pets, how could you help?
Yeah, but
it's totally fine.
Yeah.
But we will leave a link to the Google form below with the survey. And then we'll probably leave it open for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For like 2 weeks, but we'll leave all the information below and it should say it like on the survey too when the giveaway technically closes. So we'll have that down there for you. But again, thank you in advance because these are some things that have been weighing on us. I'm like, we should just ask the people. They know. Yeah, you guys are always so helpful.
yeah.
Okay, sorry you guys, our camera turned off. So hopefully you heard what we were saying, but we were saying...
Move a little closer. I think you were a little closer.
Oh, okay. We were saying that we are going back to like Arrowhead for Thanksgiving this year. We love like Arrowhead. We went for Christmas 2 years ago was the first time that you had been. I had been for work like the summer prior and we love it so much. It snowed that year, like a lot of snow.
It snowed so much, which was honestly terrifying.
It was really scary.
That was like a really scary moment that I would never want to relive.
Yeah.
So, like going down that mountain in that snow. So, our weather last Thanksgiving was
perfect.
It was perfect.
It was perfect. Just perfect. And so our best friend Alyssa, she lives in Indiana, and her husband Max came out here last Thanksgiving, and we went to Lake Arrowhead, and it was honestly like the highlight of the year. I feel like
It was the
In
highlight of
2020
maybe the past 5 years.
Yeah, you know, 2020
Such
didn't have a lot of
yeah.
highlights, and that was definitely.
Oh yeah, that was the highlight of the year for sure.
Yeah.
I just had such an extraordinary time that I was
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, this was the best ever.
Yeah, they have like that cute brewery there that we got to go to. It was, the weather was perfect. It was like chilly and crisp.
There
but it
was not
didn't
even a lot of
snow.
things open because of COVID, so
Yeah.
we're even more excited to go back this Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so we were going to try to go to Napa because we'd been wanting to go there for so long, but with Carli's boyfriend's like work schedule and just like the cost, and there's not very many Airbnbs right now that are
Like available?
Yeah, it was really weird. There was not very many at all. Yeah, so we just thought like let's just go back to like Arrowhead. You know we like it. It's more affordable. It's closer to home. It's only like an hour and a half from LA. It's crazy.
Well, it took us a really long time to get there last year, remember? There was
Oh,
a
it
lot
did?
of traffic.
Oh, well,
my
that
God.
makes sense.
It took like
Thanksgiving.
over 2 hours.
Well,
but
that's not bad.
no, we got back pretty quickly from what I remember.
Yeah. So we're super excited. It like feels really good to have that booked. Something to look forward to. We haven't really taken a vacation this year. Or no, we went
did,
home.
I guess.
We went to Wisconsin. And then we also went to Chicago, right?
Yeah, we did.
So I guess we've done a couple things this year, which is nice, but it's always fun to like have vacations to look forward to. So
We're still trying to get back to New York
yeah,
because
it's been on my vision board, so
yeah, that is our place. We love it so much. Oh, my brows look good. I think I will fill them in more often.
yeah.
I just feel like I have like some weird sparse spots, so it's nice. And then I went on top with Patrick Top Brow Wax.
I'm using my tried and true L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. Stuff is good.
I'm going to use the Victoria Beckham number 2 lip pencil. I wanted to ask you guys, as you can see, I'm going through this a lot. It's my favorite lip pencil. I love it so much. Does anyone have the red color, and is it worth the money? Because red lips are one of my favorite things to wear, but, and I usually like to use a lip liner because, you know, red is so bold. And this is like my favorite lip liner formula, but I'm just curious, like, if you have the red, is it like a true red? Is it like a blue red? Is it a warm red? how does it look, and do you think it's worth the pricey penny for this lip pencil? Because the number 2 is definitely worth it in my opinion, because I use it like nearly every time I do my makeup. I think what else we have updates on. I'll talk about my lip liner quick. I'm using the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Ashton. I recently got this because it had really good reviews, and it's more of like a cool tone. Oh my gosh, I have mascara everywhere. It's more of a cool toned lip liner, which I haven't been as into in like, you know, the past few years. But I really like this shade, and this formula is actually really nice. So I'm gonna put this under my Jason Wu Biscotti lipstick. We don't really have many plans for the rest of the year, but I'm very excited. When you're watching this, it's August. Well, tomorrow it's August.
Yeah.
In real time. And August is always an exciting month because I feel like towards the end, pumpkin spice lattes come back. It's usually just so hot here. It's so hot, so it never feels like fall, but it's kind of like the unofficial start of fall, you know?
Yeah.
And then like October is honestly probably my favorite month. October and
I love November.
I love November too, but October is so nice too. So we're coming up on that time of year that is our sweet spot. We're very excited. Everybody loves it. You guys know how you feel about summer. It's not our favorite.
No,
so
but
you can try to appreciate it more. It's like a really pretty, like cool toned nude, but it's almost like a mauve-y nude. I don't know. It's super unique. It doesn't really match the cap exactly, but it's really, really pretty. And then I find that layering biscotti over top works really well because this is more of a like neutral nude. I'm going in with Merit Pink Beet Tinted Lip Oil. I don't like love this color, but I was like, hey, why not wear it? So let's see how it looks over this lip liner. I feel like I like this combination with the eyes. It might look super harsh though, like on camera. Yeah, this lip looks really warm. Oh well. These feel really nice. Yeah, super cushiony. I just wanted to try something new, but yeah, I'm not loving how warm this looks. It'll do. Okay, our makeup is complete.
Yeah.
I like how my look turned out. Hopefully it looks good on camera.
Yeah, it looks good. Your eyes look good.
I mean, mine are boring as per usual, but I think,
mine are boring.
No, it's not. Mine are boring overall, but I have, like I said, I've never used that shade. Maybe you should point to them. It's so hard with this mirror. But this is the Savannah shade that I used in like the outer portion. And it looks really pretty with tamarind, which is my all-time favorite shade. And then I put Aya on the lid. So I actually really like this combination. I really hope that Groundwork helps to keep Woodwinked in place on my eyes, because then this will be my new fave.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I love both those colors. And yeah, really late to the game on those MAC paint pots. I don't know why, I've just been into MAC stuff lately. Britta was just in Zara last week returning. You guys, I hadn't done an in-store Zara return in over a year for sure. I usually just mail it in. And I'm going to continue to mail it in because that was nightmarish.
She was in there forever. And
there was a MAC like counter next to the Zara in our mall, and I was like, okay, I'll be at MAC.
Yeah.
And then I was looking around and I'm like, I wanted Groundwork for a long time. So I just picked it up. It was also very busy there. It also took a long time to check out. I don't know what's up. People are out and about again.
Yeah.
It's very odd.
Luna's licking your Groundwork.
Oh, Luna's so cute.
Yeah, she's the cutest.
Oh, now she's licking your water bottle. Silly girl. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this Get Ready With Me. Hopefully it was, I don't know, fun for you to watch your makeup. Maybe you got ready with us.
Yeah, that would be great.
Maybe your looks even turned out like ours.
Yeah, we should do like a YouTube live sometime when we have more time.
I know.
And do our makeup like with you guys. That would be really fun.
In real time.
In real time, answering questions, whatnot. But we'd really appreciate your help with our pet shampoo survey.
Yes.
So we'll link it down below and we'll put all the details. Like we said, we'll pick someone at random to win the giveaway. We'll put like the details on when the giveaway closes as well. We'll also put it on our community tab in case you like missed this video, so you can help out there. But we really appreciate it. Thank you so much in advance.
Thank you, and we hope you guys are having a great week, and we'll see you in the next video.